guys, so today I'm just doing a tutorial on this look you see right here. It's just a purple, ooh, I said here, so weird. It's just using one of the Makeup Geek Duochrome shadows. I don't know, I really like the way it turned out. It's something different for me, and I just think it's super fun. Could be a great New Year's look, who knows. Also, if you haven't subscribed to my channel already, go ahead and do that. And if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, y'all. I appreciate it. Anyway, I think that's all I have to say, so we'll just go ahead and get right into the tutorial. So first, I'm just going in with this Makeup Forever Step 1 primer. It's the smoothing primer, and I'm just going to do this to kind of fill in my pores and any fine lines, just so the makeup has a smoother appearance. And I do have a lot of like pores, especially around like this area, so I just like to make sure that area is covered. I look so pale, oh my gosh. So next, I'm just going in with this Estee Lauder Double Layer Foundation. I am in the shade Desert Beige. I'm just gonna dot this all over my face and then blend it out with a damp beauty blender. And I love this foundation because it really is super long wearing and it keeps me like matte all day. And I don't even have to use a mattifying primer, which is like unheard of for me. A sheriff just pulled up in front of my house, so that's interesting.
Hey guys, so apologize my very horrible sick voice right now, but I did forget to mention that I'm just using the MAC Prolongwear Concealer in NW20.
Then I'm just going to go in with my Mercier setting powder. I love this powder. It's so beautiful and it really keeps everything matte and smooth looking, and I don't think it looks too powdery once everything kind of like molds together. Alright, and I shadowed my bronzer, but this is just the Essence Sun Club bronzer for darker skin. Like I've got darker skin. But I just like to put this one down first so it helps my contour blend into something, so it doesn't just look really, really harsh. And I'm sure I've said it before, but this bronzer is only like $2.50 at Ulta, and it smells good, and it has, I think, really pretty color, good pigmentation. Fake that tan, right? And then I finally got my hands on the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, and I have really, really been loving it. This little guy right here, let's see, it actually has the names on the back. It is Subconscious, and I'm just going to contour my cheekbones. And I'm using a Pro Contour brush by Sephora. Okay, then I'm just going to grab Shadow Play, the middle shade here, and I'm going to run that along my hairline. Okay, then I'm just going to go in with the two highlighting shades here in the palette. in Lyric and Levitation. I'm gonna just mix them and pop that right under the contour. Okay, now I'm just gonna do my brows. I'm just gonna brush them out with my Brow Wiz, but I'm actually going to use this NYX eyebrow gel to fill them in. And to do that, I always use my small angle brush E65 by Sigma, and I just think that's really great to get like a really crisp line. So I'm probably gonna do that off camera just because I do have a brow routine, not using this, but if you wanna see one with this, just let me know down below. It's kind of the same process, just a different form of brow. I don't even know what word I'm trying to use here. But let me know if you wanna see that and I will do it for you guys. Okay, so now complexion and brows are done. So now I'm actually going to put tape on my face. The look I'm doing today, I just wanna have a really crisp line. I think I do. I mean, we'll see whenever I pull it off. But for right now, that's what I'm thinking. And I always put it on the back of my hand a couple times so it's not super sticky on my face and it doesn't like pull off all of the makeup I just put on. All right, so then I'm just gonna go in with this ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in the color Daddy. It is like a very purple, sorry, like bluish purple. And I've just found the best way to apply these are just with your finger. I feel like you can get the most pigmentation that way. So I am just going to lay this down on the lid. Like my eye looks like lazy because this tape is seriously all up in it. What I actually wish I had done before I laid this color down, which it's really fine, like I didn't transfer it up too high, but I'm gonna go in with a couple Makeup Geek shadows. This one is called, I think, Unexpected, and then Wisteria. And I'm just kind of gonna mix those two together and run that through the crease, and it will just kind of help blend out that shade we just put on the lid because we want everything to still be very fluid and no harsh lines. And those ColourPop shadows, it is really easy to get harsh lines just because they kind of are like a cream to powder finish. Okay, and then the star of the show for this look is this Duochrome shadow by Makeup Geek in Blacklight. I am obsessed with this eyeshadow. I mean, it's definitely not something, I mean, you actually could wear it every day. If you don't put like a base under it, it's actually just a very, very subtle wash of color. But for today's look, I want it to be very intense. And whenever you put a purple base under it, it just really makes it that much more like true to color, like what you see in the pan. And if you put like a black base under it, it pulls more blue. If you put purple, I think it pulls more purple. You could even try to put like a pink base under that. I think that could be really pretty. I don't have a pink base, but if you had some, you could use it. Then I'm just gonna go back in with my Sigma E40 with no extra product and just blend that. Now I'm just gonna go in with this shade down here. It's called Motown. It's one of Makeup Geek's new foiled shadows. And I'm just grabbing my Makeup Geek pointed crease brush and I'm gonna run this right in this outer corner and down, just kind of following the line of that tape we have. And this is just really going to give us depth and it's gonna help kind of smoke it out. And like, it's gonna sound weird that I'm gonna say more wearable, but I think smoking out the corners of like unique eyeshadow colors like this makes it more wearable. And then whatever you have left on the brush, just drag towards the inner corner. And once again, like all of these steps that I'm doing are optional, but I'm going to keep deepening this. But in between each color I lay down, I do go in and just blend it out a little bit. Then I'm just going to go in with a black shade. You can use any black eyeshadow you have. I just happen to have my Little Rock palette right here. So I'm just using the black in that palette. And we're just going to put this on like the very outermost corner. We're not going to drag this in too much. We're going to keep it really tight along this tape line. And then that just even gives you more depth. And the reason I put black on last is because it's one of the hardest ones to blend out. So if you lay down black first and it has nothing to kind of blend into, it just looks really intense and it makes it look sloppy, I think. So just be very careful with how much you're putting on. I literally just tapped this in here super lightly and then dabbed it off a lot. So do that, clean brush, go in and blend. And if you feel like you lost some of that Duochrome shadow on the lid, just go back in and touch that up. And then I think this gives a cool effect for an inner corner, but I have another Duochrome shadow and it's in the, that was close. Okay. Another Duochrome shadow and it's in the shade Phantom. It's kind of like a lighter version of Blacklight. It reflects pink and white and purple and it's just gorgeous. So I'm going to pop this on the inner corner just because I think it complements it really well. And I think even for like just if you're doing a normal look and you wanted to add some interest to the look, popping this shade on the inner corner instead of like your standard white or gold is so cool. And this shadow is so beautiful as well. So I'm going to really pack that in there. And I was thinking about adding winged liner to this look, but I actually like how subtle that black is on the outer corners. So I'm not going to add winged liner because I'm feeling this and I like the crispness. So I'm not even gonna blend out that edge. If that makes you feel uncomfortable, by all means, go ahead and blend that edge out and it will give you a softer appearance. But I'm feeling this right now. The only thing I might do is just go in to that black shadow again and then just run some right along the lash line. And that's just gonna help with the lashes that we're putting on, just to really help them blend. All right, now I'm just gonna put some mascara on the top lashes for now until I decide what I want to do on the bottom lash line. Okay, and then what I think I'm gonna do for the lash line is just put some nude liner through the waterline. And then I'm gonna go back in with this dark purple Motown shade and put that really tight up to that lower lash line, almost like eyeliner. All right, and I actually love that the lash line is like pretty much nothing. I like that there's like a contrast between the light waterline and then the dark shadow right along the lashes. But I'm not even gonna put mascara down there because, I don't know, I'm kind of feeling it right now and it's unusual for me. So the only thing I have left to do for the eyes then is I'm just gonna pop on some lashes. These are my Lena lashes in Cindy. They kind of have that flared out edge, which I love, especially whenever you're doing like winged looks. So first, I'm just gonna put on this Urban Decay matte shadow in Stark Naked. Can't find the lip liner that I wanted to use for this, so we're skipping it today. Okay, that is a very peachy nude, which I usually think peaches look good with purple, but I'm just not feeling this. So I'm gonna try to top it off with this NYX High Voltage Lip Gloss or lipstick in Stone. Just lighten it up, and I'm liking that a little bit more. So I'm gonna just use this matte white. It's called Blanc by Anastasia Beverly Hills. I'm gonna pop that right under that brow bone. And then for blush, I'm just going in with Spellbound by Makeup Geek because I do like the corally blushes with purple. And And then I'm not feeling an intense highlight today, so I'm gonna go in with my Bobbi Brown Shimmer Brick in Sandstone. And I'm just going to mix all the colors, and then I always touch the two lighter ones kind of right there at the end. Alright guys, and this is the finished look. It's just a purple duochrome, kind of smoky winged out look. I hope you like it. It's something a little different. My next tutorial will be definitely more wearable and romantic, so keep an eye out for that. My hair is looking just not messy enough for my liking right now. I can't talk about it. But I did get it lightened. I got some highlights through it. It's looking very like orangey red on camera. It's not that orange in person, but I'm adjusting to it. I loved my dark hair, so who knows, I might go back to it, but whatever, this is what it is. But anyways, I hope you guys liked this tutorial. I hope you had a good week, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!